in Albany tonight as lawmakers have yet to see legislation meant to reform New York's gun laws. Good evening, everyone. I'm Scott Levin.
And I'm Mary Alice Demler. This summer session was supposed to start at noon. It was scheduled in response to the recent Supreme Court decision involving concealed carry in New York. But as Channel 2's Rob Hackford reports, not much has happened. Rob?
Scott and Mary Ellis, nothing has happened up to this point. It's not unusual to see late-night legislation in Albany play out like this, but when Governor Hochul called this summer meeting of the state legislature, there appeared to be a plan. Nothing has happened in the Senate chambers for nearly 11 hours now, with most of the action happening behind the scenes in meetings, according to legislative staff in Albany. Well, in response to the Supreme Court decision, the governor has proposed revisions to the state's concealed carry permit, with items including 15 hours of required range training and background checks, as the justices actually suggested last week. Now, there was also a list of suggested sensitive public spaces that should be weapons-free, like government buildings, healthcare facilities, places where children gather, and public transportation. Now, the idea is to also require private businesses to put up a sign saying concealed carry weapons welcomed here. Hochul said yesterday this would all be passed today, but as one Republican state senator pointed out earlier tonight, she's still waiting.
Allow them to not have to be subjected to someone walking into their workplace or a bar, restaurant with a concealed weapon, and therefore we're going to take that very strong step, but we believe that is sustainable, and that's what the law is going to be once we get this through tomorrow.
You know, last week the governor called a special session day today to start at 12 o'clock. It is now 7:08 according to my computer. We have not seen a single bill yet. This is Albany dysfunction at its worst.
Well, that frustration, despite that soothing music, has been shared across the aisle in some cases as well. Well, whether legislation comes down at midnight, 1 a.m. or 2 a.m., the legislature would then have to reconvene and put these bills up for a vote, and there's no indication of when that may happen. In the studio, Rob Hackford, Channel 2 News.